from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Now it's the right fielder, Whit Merrifield. That one's in there. And away we go this afternoon. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out in the top of the first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses. 2-0. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. There's a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering is down low, and it's 3-2. The pitch. Got him. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1. That's through there for a strike. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Marcus Semien. And here it comes.
The second baseman, Marcus.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Marcus Semien goes deep. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Now it's Corey Seager. That one ripped. That's back. And it's gone. Corey Seager goes deep. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He blasts one out to right, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. 1 out, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Ripped towards third. Witt over to first. And Garcia is out. Brad Miller now. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And gone. Brad Miller blasts one out. And they add a run. It's 5-0. And now, Andy Ibanez. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor makes the catch. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. Benintendi to the plate. The wind of the pitch. That's down and in.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. And that's downstairs and outside.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just...
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
And the pitch. That's inside. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Towards first. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. And a foul ball.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Santana over at second. Dozier over at first with one away. Next pitch is popped up. So first and second with two outs. Michael A. Taylor steps in for the Royals. In the air, right field, and a base hit. To the plate, save! It's 5-1. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 5-2. So man aboard. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Calhoun. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Willie Calhoun. Greinke back to work. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. An absolutely majestic shot, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. It's 7-2. Righty reliever out of the pen, Taylor Clark. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one drilled left field. Way back. Gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 8-2. Nice grab. The throw. Nicely done for the out. Stepping in, Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 so far. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one's gone. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 9-2. Here's Cole Calhoun. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the game. It's 10-2. Now here is Adolis Garcia. Rips that one center field. Taylor makes the play. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Brad Miller stepping in for the Rangers. Now a rocket it to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 11-2. Joel Payamps gets the call from the pen. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And out of here. A shot to left. It's 12-2. Willie Calhoun stands in here. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. They go back-to-back. His second home run of the game. It's 13-2. And now it's going to be Marcus Semien. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. 3 in a row. Wow. His third home run of the game. It's 14-2. So now it's Corey Seager. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And he deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they're at the corners now. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. At the belt and fires. Fought off foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The other way. Has some trouble with it. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Witt at third. Benintendi on second. Santana at first. One gone. Ripped on a line. Garcia pulls it down. Runner tags for home. Play it home. He's safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Now this is in the air down the line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the power hitting catcher, Mitch Garver. Payamps back to work. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there. Base hit. The relay. The tag out. Cole Calhoun stepping in for the Rangers. That one blasted deep to right. That ball's carrying. And it's off the top of the wall. But no, he takes the turn and holds at first base. It's a 1-out single. So digging in, Adolis Garcia. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taylor moving under it. Puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Man at first. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A 2-run shot. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 16-4. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Domingo Tapia. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Ibanez into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And here is Willie Calhoun. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Up next for the Rangers, Marcus Semien. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His 4th home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 19-4. And here's Corey Seager to hit. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one opts against the fence. Ball comes back to the infield quickly, and he holds it first with a 2-out single. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep, and they add a couple more. It's 21-4. Dylan Coleman takes over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here is Cole Calhoun. On the ground, right side. And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground to short. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Bases full, 2 gone. Next up for Texas, Brad Miller. Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of of here. Grand slam. He unloads on that one. A 4 spot on the board. It's 25-4. Jake Brentz on the pitch here. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. At the plate, Andy Ibanez. Now a fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And there's the strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The line to kick the pitch. This one popped up. He's got it, and there's one away. Nicky Lopez will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field, and that turns the lineup over.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the kick.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him. And the righty deals. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Willie Calhoun. And a pitch. That one ripped. Merrifield racing over to make the catch.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. His 5th home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 26-4. Seager stands in now. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers. Out towards left center. Benintendi is there. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away. Man at first. Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 28-4. And now Cole Calhoun. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. Didn't quite have enough. All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double. And his 2nd hit.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Perez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Witt at second with nobody out. That's a strike, and the count is 1-2. Line drive. Garcia makes the grab, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Santana. In there for strike one.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Josh Staumont. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. Adolis Garcia blasts one out, and they tack one on the board. It's 29-4. And now Brad Miller. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 5th home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 30-4. So up next, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Taylor racing over to make the catch. Willie Calhoun now at the plate.
Now back, the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one's back there. And out of here. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Amir Garrett. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Marcus Semien. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Base is empty, 1 away. So next to hit for Texas, Corey Seager.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
That one ripped right center field. Gone. 1 down. Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers.
The first baseman.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. So digging in, Cole Calhoun.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
That smash towards center. Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Out towards right center field. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground. And he grabs it in foul ground. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missed. Dozier stands at second with no outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it gets by him. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Now, here is Michael A. Taylor. Here's a rocket out to left. Miller makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. In comes the run from third. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Lopez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Around second now, going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Righty to the plate. That misses. And that's ball one. And the pitch. That one the other way. Base hit and a run in to score. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Pulls into third safely. A run comes in on the play. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Slice to right. Pulls up, and it drops for a hit. In comes the runner from third, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That clips a corner. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Next one just misses. And now 3-2. And that's ball four.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." The left-hander on now, John King. And he's got a nice lead to work with. And that one pulled foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Got him looking. Now 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Boom, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The pitch. Swings and misses, and that's the third out. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Adolis Garcia. The pitch. Down the left field line, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Now the left fielder, Brad Miller.
Up next to the Rangers, the left fielder, Brad Miller.
Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. makes the hit. Andy Ibanez. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. And that one is off the top of the wall.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Scott Barlow will take over here. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Now a screamer into the outfield. Taylor puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Two outs, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Base is empty with 2 away. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter now, Brad Miller.
Now batting, left fielder, Brad Miller.
And that one hammered way back. And that one's gone. Andy Ibanez stepping in for the Rangers.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
This one in the air, center field. Taylor has this one sized up, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Here's a speed threat at Alberto Mondesi. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And the 1-0 misses low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. That's strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
Kicks and fires. Gets under and pops it up. 1 up, 1 down. Digging in, Michael A. Taylor. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. 1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 7th, and now Willie Calhoun.
Leading up for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Willie
Barlow back to work. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And the batter now, Marcus Semien.
The batter, number 2. second baseman, Marcus.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. In the air, right field. And that should be extra bases. And it bangs up against the wall. Simeon caught in a rundown now. Throw is cut off, goes to first. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now it's going to be Nathaniel Lowe. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bangs off the wall. Mondesi with a relay throw, but he's in there easily.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. And that's a base hit. Low around third. He'll score easily. And the lead continues to grow.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Now here is Cole Calhoun. Merrifield makes the catch, 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one ripped, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now here is Brad Miller. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Two outs, nobody on. Stepping in, Andy Ibanez.
The third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Mondesi fires over to first.